guys, what's up? It's me, Lynn here, and I'm doing a review for Bunk'd. This episode is pretty special because I haven't done a review for this show since the series premiere, and on this episode, Luke is actually back. He came back, because he was in summer school and they just went to camp and stuff because, he was always failing and stuff like that. But Cameron Boyce is back on this set, on the on the Bunk'd set, because he's already doing his other show on Disney XD, Gamer's Guide to Pretty Much Everything, and he left Bunk'd. When Jesse ended, then I guess he got picked up by another show, but then he kind of just came back to this show, and it was pretty cool because then Peyton List, who played Emma Ross, her twin brother Spencer List was in this episode too. So let's get started with what happened. So Luke came back and he obviously pranked Robbie because that's all he liked to do is pranking Robbie. And Jorge was like, "Oh my God, you're the legendary Luke, always pranking Robbie, the prankster and stuff like that." So Jorge is pretty fond of Luke, but Robbie's kind of not feeling it because that's his CIT or counselor in training, and that's what he's trying to train him. So he don't fall like Luke and follow Luke and stuff like that. So Zuri was like, "Luke is the cool brother," and Hazel was like, "Oh, that's you." So then Luke made Emma snort in front of Xander, so now Xander knows something embarrassing about her. So Jorge was about to shoot webs out his butt, basically, and Robbie was like, this is a spot that we share, but then it was like, Jorge was like, this is where Xander and Emma like to chat. That's what they kept saying all throughout the show. So they don't want to share the place no more with this guy named Eric, who's at another camp. They're at a sports camp, and they don't want to share the place. So Robbie battled him, and then he was like, Eric was like, "I'm growing a mustache," stuff like that. And I cut my finger, guys. That's my finger. But he was like, I got a mustache and stuff and all like that. So then Luke was like, "I'm gonna help you, Robbie, because he's a bully. You don't know how to stand up to bullies and stuff like that." So then Robbie was like, "I don't need my older brother trying to help me. I can do this all by myself." So Eric was like, "I'm a man. I can prove it because I got the bar mitzvah video to prove it." And then Robbie was like, "Oh, okay." And so Xander was like, "Why did you challenge Eric?" And Robbie was like, "I looked him right in his chest and demanded respect." So they don't like Eric, basically. That's a sports camp, and he challenged them to a freaking archery war, and they good at it, and they athletes. So in Camp Kiki Walker isn't that good at the whole athletic things because they do a whole bunch of other stuff other than like athletic stuff. So he got a plan though, and Lou and Hazel both dated Eric. So Luke is good at archery, and Robbie's not that good. So everybody was like, "Well, Luke can do it," And Robbie's like, "No, I'm gonna do it. Let me do it," and stuff like that. So then he was like, "Oh my God, can y'all not? Like, I don't want to be in his shadow. He can't always fight my battles. I need my big brother and stuff like that." So then Zuri was like, "Eric, you and Emma kind of look alike." Then they was like, "What? No, we don't, because they twins. I don't know if they identical twins or like the twins that's not identical, but they twins." So they said she's born a 1 minute longer than him, so she's like a minute older. But then Zuri's like, "You got a punchable face, Eric." So they went and they started doing a war and stuff because Xander had this whole speech and the war started up, and people was getting shot up with the archer, the bows and stuff, and then everybody just started running and stuff like that. So then Xander told Emma, "You want to know something embarrassing about me? I don't have a pinky toe." And she's like, "How do you pay Little Miss Piggy?" And then he was like, "Whatever, wee Piggy don't even go nowhere because he don't have a toe no more." So then Zuri was like, "You a freak," and she's like, "Oh, sorry." So yeah, and then they was like, Eric was like dogging on Robbie and stuff like that, and then Lou and Hazel was falling for Eric again while they was trying to like do the archery thing. So they ended up shooting each other and was out the game. So then Emma got shot while she was talking to Xander, and she's like, "I see the light. Hi, Grandma." So then Eric heard everything that Xander and Emma was saying about the embarrassing moments, and he was like, "You two freaks need each other." So then Zuri was like, "What? Both of you? She got more mustache than you do." Then it was like, that was hurtful. So they ended up, that was down to Luke and Robbie, and then Robbie was like, "I got a plan," and then Luke was like, "Yeah, you did stand up to that guy, and that takes guts, so I'm gonna let you be in charge." So then Luke was flipping around and stuff, and he got everybody except for the air guy got him. So then Robbie came out with his trampoline sauce, because he's on a trampoline team, and he went and started jumping and flipping around, and he got Eric, and they was just chanting Robbie, and then they got the spot. They claimed the spot forever, and then Jorge was telling Robbie that he's his second best hero, and it's like so happy. So then Luke revealed that Robbie was like, "I did your homework, and I'm glad I did your homework because you came back." So then Luke was like, "Well, I didn't really come back for that because I was getting straight A's." And they like, "What?" And it's like, "Why you come back?" And he's like, "I missed you guys." And it was like, "Oh, because he's not on the show no more," and stuff like that. So yeah, and that's how that all happened. So he really came back because he missed them, and Robbie was like, "I did all that homework for nothing," and Luke was like, "No, I can just sell it to the dumb kids." So Luke is getting straight A's because he was in summer school, and that was pretty much it. So it's a happily ever after. It was funny at the end. Eric was like, "Y'all keep the spot, but we got the landfill off the highway." Then Xander was like, "Okay." But yeah, guys, that was just this episode. I just wanted to do this whole episode because it was nice and it was good to see Luke back on there because it's Black History Month and they did it on Disney Channel because he's black, and he talked about how his grandmother's history, and it's really nice to have him back on the show. So I just wanted to mention that and put that on there. And during commercial break, Sophia Carson was at Walt Disney World in Florida singing Right into the Corn Spanish. I'm like, yes, girl. What is that? That's so cool. I need to learn that. I need to learn that song in Spanish because it sounded good. It sounded real good. So yeah, that's what I want to do with you guys. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Comment if you like this episode. If you wish to see more of Luke on Bunk'd, to see what he's doing, and when they're gonna take his character, because I guess it's good that they made his character straight A's, and not like dumb, because he wasn't really that dumb. He was clever, but he wasn't that smart. But now that he's getting straight A's, it's good that he's like on the good high road. So it's good he went to summer school and stuff like that. And they all holding their own. Robbie's doing his own thing. He's not into books. He's getting more athletic, and everybody's all evolving and changing. So thanks for watching this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Check the description below, and don't forget to subscribe in that box somewhere down there. It used to be up here in the olden days, but now it's down here. So bye.